Hello there, my name is Rachel. Look at Talk About Animation, and today we talk about new anime series from Netflix called My Happy Marriage. Now, the first episode is coming out today, and this episode is sort of a surprise because I wasn't sure what to expect. And something about specifically marriage, but not just marriage. It's almost in the late 1800s. At least that's why I assume because the show didn't tell me the date. If they did, I probably missed it. So I'm sort of guessing 1800s. But it's all about arranged marriages. You heard them before or not? You know that's sort of kind of infamous here in the West because we know a little bit. We just heard the stories, sort of the horror stories of arranged marriages. Because sometimes you don't get to choose the partner you want. It's your family, specifically your parents, choose the partner you have, specifically even more if you live in a rich family. So what you get. But I love it. This sort of explores the sort of the kind of like a Cinderella type of story. That honestly, our main character Mia is we follow her with her family, but we don't know the full sort of context. It's more like you sneak it into someone else's life. You just hear the conversation and trying to keep up who is who in this sort of family now works because Mia is sort of half sister, like a half sibling to her big younger sister, half mom, and his true father. But it's something that you have to pick up yourself the more you keep watching because it's sort of kind of like a mystery ish in a way. That's why I meant it's sort of dropping into a sort of family conversation. But how they treat Mia is almost like a Cinderella. Like you truly are wrong. Even her whole own father, who is her blood and flesh and blood. There we go. That he doesn't really love her or doesn't know how to treat her. He basically ignores her all these through the episode and how they go the flashbacks. Even keep her ignoring her till when her own mother passed away. So yeah, you can see her sort of frustration, her retirement, till the day of the arranged marriage. Hopefully, she will get married to her best friend, who I actually have feelings to. The only problem is, the twist is that he was arranged to marry her younger sister, not her. But because of this, Mia's friend makes her deal with her own father to convince her to her Mia's parents to marry someone else, get her out in the house, meet this someone else to be free. And that technically works, at least the first episode. But it leads to the person she was married to or about to marry could be sort of a horrible person or maybe a sort of greenbeard sort of situation. If you don't know what I mean, greenbeard, sort of a fairy tale. This beautiful guy marries a young woman to save her, but at the end it's sort of like a twist that he is sort of a murderer. Could be following that sort of storyline, or could be that sort of Beauty and the Beast storyline that the Beast is just very beautiful, but he has a very dark heart. You could go in that direction, but it's sort of interesting. It's something you never see that much. Death is sort of a arranged marriage. Of course, this is not the first one. There are other anime who kind of fall into that territory, but the only difference is we don't actually get that much here in the West. So yeah, if you want to know how arranged marriage work, how sometimes sort of sucks, this is a very good anime to watch. It really is sort of dramatic and deep, and sometimes poetic. Sometimes because sometimes Mia does so like a poem sort of speaking. Sometimes it's sort of completely random, but it's never feel off or anything. It's sort of in the right moment and needed to. But it's something that I do recommend some viewers, not all, because even if you don't like that sort of kind of drama, you probably will not get interesting of this series. Specifically, this is still the first episode, but I'm intrigued. I don't know I'm gonna watch the whole series, but I'm gonna try watching this episode 2 to see what happens. After a series, maybe I review it. I honestly don't know. Depends how this video does. But besides that, I kind of recommend it if you like sort of kind of dramatic, interesting love interest. Like, would they, even that the person she's marrying, we don't know much information, could be a terrible person, but yet he is good looking. Yes, one of those situations, you're pretty enough, you forgive all the acts, but it's sort of like a joke here. Don't overthink it. It's something that just intrigues me to see what happens next. But besides that, it's sort of fascinating because I think the one of the biggest interesting thing is trying to pick up where everybody trying to say the levels of who's older, who has more power, who is this person. You're trying to figure out how everything works. The only thing you know, you care about Mia, how sweet and delicate she is, and she got basically a bad year of her life till her mother passed away, and then she trained by crap by her whole family. You really feel for her, and I think that's the reason why I really enjoyed this. It's just sort of interesting. But what's more interesting to me could be boring to you. I still recommend watching at least a first episode if you like sort of dramatic shows. If you're not, it's not for you. Animation looks pretty good. The characters are interesting. The pacing could be a little bit faster, but yet because it's sort of a mystery, it does grab your attention. All that I can't really say much. That did you watch the first episode on Netflix? You are interested or not? Tell me down below. Let me know. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.